Alright guys, welcome back. So we're working on the KX85. This is 2016. In our last video we did the air filter. Now we're going to do the spark plug and the transmission fluid. Now this doesn't use regular oil like a 4-stroke does. This basically is just the transmission oil, because the oil and gas is how the cylinder is lubricated. So really the oil that we're putting into here is really just the transmission and gear oil. But it uses a 10W40. We're using a Yama lube. Now the good thing of this is it does say right here, it says 0.70 liters, which is also 700 milliliters. On these type of quarts, we can get this mark right here is 700 milliliters. So we just filled this up to 700 milliliters. We'll be able to pour this whole thing in. Underneath, it's just a 14 millimeter socket underneath. So there's really only one bolt underneath here. And we just take that out, we'll drain it. Now this shouldn't get as dirty. This, I think the manual says 3 to 5 hours, depending on your conditions. It actually is a lot darker than I thought it would be. This is the first time we've actually changed it on this bike. We actually just got this bike, so we're just kind of going through some of the preventive maintenance. Routine maintenance on this thing. So it drains right there from the bottom, and then right here is the fill. This is just a little rubber cap. I'm gonna take this off so that it'll drain. So there's our bolt right underneath there. This goes right just in front of the foot peg, right between the frame, right on the bottom, 14 millimeters. So we have it on a stand. What we want to do is make sure we'll tip it up. So we'll stand it upright so that way it'll drain. Okay, Zane, is that put back?
No.
You know where it goes?
No, it's back. Yeah. Drop it.
Okay, it's all drained out. It's only been a minute or two, but there's not much dripping back out of this. So okay, we just get our funnel here. Small funnel like this works best because it gets it up out of the way of these coolant hoses. And the small spout's gonna fit inside of the fill hole. We're putting this whole thing in. All right, well, while I'm waiting for that to fill up, here's our spark plug. Actually, I just did the spark plug. The spark plug couldn't be easier. I don't know if you see the spark plug right there. Just take the spark plug boot off, and then you just need a 13/16 spark plug socket or a 21 millimeter socket. Here's the old one. There's a lot of residue on that one, so I'm glad I'm changing that out. Might make it run a little better. These 2-stroke engines just need the spark plug changed a little more frequently. The spark plug that we're using is this is what the manual calls for. NGK R625 2K105. I'll leave a link down below for this in the oil. So really, you want to keep this oil change. You want to do your air filter, your spark plug. Those are the kind of the main maintenance stuff. You know, chain maintenance, just keeping your chain tightened and lubricated. We'll check our coolant. Those are the main things you want to check on a regular basis. But it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So let's get this. Okay, that's done emptying. So I'll save this. What I do is I buy this stuff in the larger gallon jug, and then I just use this as kind of my measuring quart container. That way, most of the bikes we have take a quart or less. You know, like this one's 700 milliliters, so it's easy to pour that into here to keep that. Just wipe up any oil there. And just put our cap back on. Now just got to dispose of the oil. We'll take it to the recyclers when we go next. We're all set. So pretty straightforward. Thanks guys for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.